Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And he drives in. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, you know what? I think Barton does a nice job hitting the boards. Would love more of that kind of intensity from him.
Murray against Conley. Mitchell outside. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Gobert can't hit.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Here is Porter. Michael Conley making his last shot. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at it.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Barton following the bucket by the Jazz. Back to Murray. 5 on the clock. Now the pass to Gordon. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go. Conley against Murray. And it's Conley penetrating. Bogdanovich wide open. Drills the three-pointer.
And you let Bogdanovich just catch and shoot like that, he'll make more than he misses of those.
And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Now, here's Porter following the miss by Jamal Murray. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, you look at Gordon, he is cut up now. Fantastic at being able to overcome physical defenses because of his own physicality.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics, but at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Wide open look. Again, the Jazz score.
And this is Conley's game. Just terrific with that mid-range. The D has to be much more concerned.
Mitchell against Barton. Murray outside. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Now here's Barton. That one goes in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Conley against Murray. It's tipped. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Now the dish to Porter. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here is Murray with the drive. And it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Now here's Conley. They trail by 7. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Jazz have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. Another miss by Utah. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. Drives to the hoop. Good D by Mitchell. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Jacks up a 3. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. Hot pass to Gordon. And it's good. But hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play.
The previous play is under review.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for Denver. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on, get down with your chest.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Murray, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Clock at 4. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Murray, and then Murray with the jam.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Conley against Murray. Now here's Conley. Defense right on him. Gobert finds Conley. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Martin surveying the floor. Outside, Porter. Pass to Murray. Stolen by O'Neal. And it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Greg, you got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
The Jazz with the timeout. Thanks. Your Jazz.
The Nuggets leading by 9.
All right, fans, that was the Jazz Dancers Dance Team.
Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Jazz have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. David, thank you very much.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open, finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Conley against Murray. Here's Gobert. He dishes it to Bogdanovic. 4 on the clock. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Gobert.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic, the shooter keeping his eye peeled and open for the open man.
Mitchell against Barton. Murray looking around. Gordon with the screen from Murray. Lob pass to Gordon, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Here he goes. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Rudy Gobert.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Murray is screen on Gobert. Jokic passes to Murray. Back to Jokic. A 3. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Outside, Porter. Jokic inside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Denver holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send.
Thanks.
All right, David, thank you. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Jamarcus Cousins. Monte Morris is out there with Green. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. Morris against Clarkson. Driving in. And that one is good.
Well, I tell you what, really a good looking young player. Clarkson drives, takes the contact. What I really like about him, he plays with an edge. This is a guy who's trying to prove something all the time.
And the pass to Najee. Here is Forbes. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Forbes has got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
That's a jump ball.
And stolen by Cousins. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Morris dishes to Cousins. Back to Morris.
The defensive focus. That's what Clarkson's coaches want from him. Can he do this consistently, though, is the question.
First team foul.
Jazz trail by 11. Clarkson outside. Pass to Pascal. He feeds it to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. Forbes with the rebound. Denver leading by 11. Astenaji. Back to Forbes. He kicks it to Morris. And he drives in. Rebound, Utah. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. He can orchestrate with the best of them.
Clarkson up top, covered by Morris. Clarkson looking for an opening. Nobody near Gay. Knocks down the 3-ball. Gay's got it back down to single digits for Utah. Morris against Clarkson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Gay outside. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Hernan Gomez kicks it to Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. Gay inside. Yes, that goes in. Gay's got 5.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Up top, Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Right side a screen. Gay left side. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. Rebound by Jeff Green. And so Green will bring it up for the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Morris kicks to Green. Back to Morris. Takes it inside to end the cold streak. And again, Denver no good. Jazz trail by 4. Clarkson passes to Pascal. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Rudy Gay on the way. Covered by Morris. Lays it up off the glass. Gay's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, we're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays, night in and night out.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And stolen by Bogdanovich.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the...
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
Inside. Here's Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz. Murray outside. And it's Gordon with the finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Outside Conley. And there's the pass to O'Neal. That 3 off the mark. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
That's his first personal foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Pass to O'Neal. The 3. Here's Conley. Now the feed to Gobert. Out to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Now Murray. Pass to Gordon. Porter inside. Guarded by O'Neal. And that one's good by Porter.
Major poise for Porter Jr. Big time at coming through when his teammates need him to.
Mitchell outside. Nice to the hoop. Oh, what a play!
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Gordon with a screen on Mitchell. Murray for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
2 minutes remaining.
Mitchell outside. And there's the drive. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now here's Murray. Passes it to Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said, you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on their shoes a little more effectively.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And it's Murray penetrating. Can't cash in from close range. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. Trailing by 2. Conley feeling it out. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Jokic. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Gobert against Murray. Nails the baby hook.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Martin passes to Murray. On pass to Gordon. Money!
And you can see him give a little nod and then and just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Mitchell. The shot comes out. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Murray, here we go. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if the coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing, double checking, and the game continues on.
You know, when you look at Jamal Murray, you see so much raw potential. I mean, this is a young player who, with some effort, could, I think, become a standout player, actually already on his way to being a consensus all-star.
Porter pulls it in. And so they foul intentionally.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
So we see Denver get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really...
these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Now here's Paul. Pass to Johnson. Out to Bridges. Ayton against Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Paul into the lane. And stolen by Gobert. Mitchell finds Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Stolen by Bridges.
He was all over that play. He knew exactly where they were going with the ball and swiped it away.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Doesn't go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. The ball's knocked loose. Booker, pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Outside Conley. Here's Mitchell, and it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Here's Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Conley finds Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic with a screen on Paul. Fires it from 18. Bogdanovic, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Now here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Soft touch off the glass. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Outside Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the floor.
All right, fans, that was the Jazz Dancers dancing.
Conley with the ball. Pass to O'Neal. To the middle. 6 to shoot. Gobert finds Bogdanovic. The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovic on that strong finish.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Mitchell against Booker. The Suns need to get off the shots, and the shot's good.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Conley against Paul. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Here's Conley. Oh, Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal
You can see
foul.
that defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor. He'll get to the line.
The Suns leading. There's 42 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Johnson. The 3. He can't get that one to fall. The Jazz go the other way with it. Stolen by Booker. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Back to Gobert. Pass to O'Neal from behind the arc. Second shot opportunity from deep. Conley. It's tipped.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Suns on top, leading by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Your Jazz Dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
On the floor for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Outside Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, misses the dunk.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Outside for Booker. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3. Booker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up. Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
And Paul gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to O'Neal. From deep, Conley. The rebound by Bridges. And Doris, the fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Outside Booker, takes a 3. Utah with the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. Gets stolen by Johnson. It's Booker on the wing. Outside Paul. Into the lane. The kick out to Johnson. 4-3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Ball against Conley. Booker, the pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Booker's got 6.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Conley against Paul.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Mitchell. Stolen by Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's O'Neal. Down low. You know, what we call a smart foul, a part of the game for sure, but maybe not exactly what Dr. Naismith intended with the rules. Doris, any of those types of fouls you'd look to discourage?
The BA, the first one that comes to mind are the take fouls to stop the fast break. That would be at the top of my list. Because what you have potentially on every play, particularly if NBA players get out in transition, is the absolutely mind-blowing dunks, the athleticism on display. So similar to European basketball, take away those take fouls that stop transition. Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
1:03 left in the first half. Booker goes in. The kick out to Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Hayden with it. He's picked up by Conley. Johnson finds Paul. Bridges outside. From the arc. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Mitchell. Tipped away. Paul with a steal. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The Suns have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's Booker on the wing. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. For three, Booker. Here's Ayton, tries again. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Conley, back to O'Neal, to the left wing. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Paul. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
The Suns leading. Juan Hernan Gomez out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Eric Paschall. And it's Clarkson in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Clarkson against Holiday. McGee, a screen on Clarkson. 5 to shoot. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Holiday.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Ooh, McGee with the block. Here's Shamet. Craig on the wing. Lets it fly. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. And now a 10-point Suns lead. Clarkson outside from deep. Gay. Called in by McGee. Phoenix is shooting 61% for the game. Knocking him down. Outside Holiday. Pass to Craig. On the wing, Crowder. He's covered by Clarkson. Crowder, the pass to Craig. He can't hit that time. And Utah will come the other way. Craig with a steal. 90 seconds into the second half now. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
McGee, a screen on Clarkson. Here's Holiday. They get it back. On the wing, Crowder. Fires the 3. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Onto the court. Come on, get loud for Georgetown.
Utah shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Gay outside. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Can they get it? Got a hand on it. Outside Holiday. Pass to Craig. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Conley against Holiday. Pass to Bogdanovich. Going inside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Back to Craig. Here's Shamet. Clock at 6. And here is McGee. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively. Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And the Suns making a change here. Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Bridges, he's checked in for Craig. And it's Booker in for Shamet. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Suns fast break. And Booker with the jam.
Now, part of that is recognizing the spacing, and Booker's so good at finishing on the break.
You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
For three, Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Conley against Holiday. Left side, Mitchell. And he drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Holiday passes to Johnson. Holiday against Conley. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Conley passes to Gobert. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Bogdanovich, And the tip in on the offensive boards.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Drives to the hoop. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Johnson. To the wing on the left. Outside Paul. Back to Johnson. From downtown. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Outside for Mitchell. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the harm.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Pass to Bridges. His first shot coming late. And the Suns miss again.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Now here's Mitchell. Driving inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Paul passes to Booker. Shot clock at 6. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
Ayton, the screen on Conley. Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Back to Ayton. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Suns lead by 13. Ball against Conley. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Paul against Conley. Pass to Johnson. Ball drives in. Here's Ayton. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Conley against Booker. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Paul against Conley from deep. And Booker pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. For 3, Bridges. Doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Phoenix grabs the miss. They led the game at one point by 20. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Booker against Mitchell. Pulls up on the wing. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Suns.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Devin Booker.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. With that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Outside Paul. From deep, Johnson. That shot off the mark. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Conley. Picked by Gobert. From outside the arc. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They have to feel good about the
And a good Thursday. DA, take it away. He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Dwight Powell, Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And it's Bullock missing, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
And here is Conley to the middle. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 6.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Doncic with a screen for Brunson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Who wants the T-shirt? All right.
Utah has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Brunson. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Doncic, no good. We've seen a quick start here for the Jazz. Down low, the drive by Gobert. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Brunson against Conley. Here's the pass to Doncic. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 6. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And how about Bogdanovich there? Always has his eye on that shot clock. Terrific at getting a quality look off in time.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Conley against Brunson. Pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Brunson. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And Doncic throws it down.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
All right.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Conley surveying the D. To the right wing. Here's Mitchell driving inside. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Jazz ball.
Shot clock at 6.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
They had a number of cracks in it, but came away empty-handed. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mavericks trail by 3. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Brunson kicks to Doncic. There's the pick. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. With the drive. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Nice D from Doncic.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Here is Conley after Luka Doncic's bucket. The drive by Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Brunson against Conley. Passes it to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Outside, Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Doncic. From the baseline. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Reggie Bullock, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at power forward. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Another three for Dallas.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
The pass to O'Neal. Conley against Brunson. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. From deep three-point range, the Jazz again can't hit it. Mavericks leading by 4.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it. And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Conley against Brunson. Doncic outside. Driving the lane. Bullock with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Brunson the pass to Finney Smith. Here we go, one-on-one. Jazz passing it around. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by O'Neal. Gobert's got the game tied up here for the Jazz. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, and you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Pass to Bullock. Stolen by Conley. And they're pushing it up. Powell with the steal. Here's Brunson. Here's Doncic. It's blocked.
Great awareness by Bogdanovic, working hard to come up with the block.
Brunson, no good. So it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. There's the dish to O'Neal. Gobert can't hit. Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Brunson kicks to Doncic. And 1:01 left in the first half. An absolute pound from three-point range. Doncic has got 15 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks chill.
Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I really like Donovan Mitchell's composure out there, leading this team by example.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 18.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Conley against Brunson. Pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Brunson. Stolen by Conley. The feed to Bogdanovic. Great D that time from Powell.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And a
23.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back.
24.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
We've got Eric Paschall. Also Rudy Gay out there. Whiteside is out there with Clarkson. And it's House in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Cleveland. Rebounded by the Jazz.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Right side, no good. The Mavericks leading. Throws it up high. Hardaway finds Bertans. There's the 3. And that's collected by Gay.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Dinwiddie right side. Green left side. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Dallas has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think he would have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big, because everybody's playing smaller now. So I doubt you would have found me in the backcourt.
Hardaway goes in. Bertans kicks to Hardaway. Bertans sets the pick for Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Back to Bertans. Fires the 3. Dallas, no good that time either. Utah trailing here. It's stolen by Green. To the left wing. Takes a 3. Hands it from downtown.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game, both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Kleber, the pass to Bertens. After Kleber. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Hardaway. Rejected by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
And not having nearly the success from the field as they did in that first half.
Here's Dinwiddie. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And now a 6-point Dallas lead. Clarkson outside. Here is House. Guarded by Hardaway. Misses from short range. Dinwiddie surveying the floor to the inside. And Kleber slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Pascal. And up top, Dinwiddie covering. Nobody near Pascal. Trains the three-pointer. Pascal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Hardaway dishes to Dinwiddie. Six on the shot clock. He lobs it up, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Clarkson passes to Pascal. Yep, that one goes in there. Pascal's got 5 points so far.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game. And what you love about Pascal, he goes right at defenders in the paint.
You know, GA, Eric is a bit undersized, but plays without fear. His height is just a number to him.
Hardaway, no good. Jazz trail by 5. Gay with no one around. Off target from outside. Hardaway kicks to Bertans. Back to Hardaway. Ball stolen. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Here's Whiteside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
An absolute monster inside. Whiteside moving bodies around. Earns himself a trip to the charity stripe.
And both free throws good from Whiteside. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now Dinwiddie. Outside Hardaway. There's the pass to Bertans. Back to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Shoots. Dallas again missing. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Mavericks lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4. Doncic with it. Now defended by Gobert, and the dunk by Powell.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Conley against Brunson. Conley kicks to Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell into the lane. He's off on that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's the triple. Rebounded by the Jazz. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bullock. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Over to the left wing. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket or a foul or both.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brunson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in to what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He said, I love how we're shooting basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Doncic with it. Now defended by Mitchell. O'Neal from long range. And again, it's the Jazz from deep. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Utah Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
Brunson scanning the floor. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Finney-Smith. Will it go?
The league quickly found out what Donovan Mitchell brings to the table defensively. He can lock down positions 1 through 3.
Going inside. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Lets it go. And foul on. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Jazz with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Locked up there for Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Conley up top. Brunson covering, and it's good. 2 points. Conley's got his first basket.
So cerebral out there. You always feel like Conley's making the right decision.
Doncic outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got it all tied up now for Dallas.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Pass it to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Inside. Stolen by Brunson. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Stolen by Michael Conley. Knocks Knocks it loose. Bullock with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And there's the pass to Brunson. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Down the kicks to Mitchell. Places one from 3.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Mitchell with it. Shoots over Doncic. It falls!
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Now, here's Doncic. It counts!
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Come on, get back to your chance, Dancer.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
streak of visiting Team Denver Nuggets. At shooting guard, Will Barton. And now let's make some noise.
And two of the more efficient offenses in the league. Brent, there are different ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, BA. Scary offensive talent on the floor. And when these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively, there's no stopping them.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Barton. Outside Porter. Murray for 3. Rebound, Utah.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Denver Nuggets here at GA. It's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Now,
he is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. And so off the tip, it's Utah. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. On the wing, Mitchell. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
Murray outside. Lob pass to Gordon. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. And it's Conley penetrating. Gobert with a wide open look. Great look, but off the mark.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in the 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
Bogdanovich wide open. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Murray outside. Jokic passes to Murray, and he banks in the layup.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Mitchell outside. Off target with his 3. Quick start for the Nuggets in this one. It's a 5-point game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Murray. He takes it in.
I don't think it's ever a good idea to foul Murray on his way to the bucket. He does not make too many mistakes at the stripe. One of the best free throw shooters in the league.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
And it's Conley penetrating. Porter with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Passes it to Gordon. Back to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lob pass to Gordon. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Jazz ball.
Utah's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Mitchell outside. They get it back. Here's Gobert. O'Neal gets to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mitchell. Knocked loose. O'Neal passes to Conley. A three from Bogdanovich. No good that time. And it's Denver the other way. Now here's Murray. Jokic with the screen on Conley. Down low. And Jokic throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
The try by Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Barton outside. Wide open look here for Murray. Another three for Denver.
Red hot so far. 4 for 4. Cooking with gas. Couldn't draw it up any better.
Mitchell against Barton. Conley left side. High post shot. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Gordon the pass to Murray. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
To the middle. Here's Murray. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, great ball movement there.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
Gobert with a screen on Barton. And it's Mitchell missing. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. Murray surveying the D. And it's Murray with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Denver.
know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
No coverage that time. Barton's got his second basket of the night. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Driving to the basket.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
The Nuggets leading by 18. Murray the pass to Jokic. Conley against Murray. Here's Gordon. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Outside for Murray. Over Conley. Murray, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Back to Bogdanovich. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
To the inside. And it's Gordon missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive for Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic just got his second bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Porter with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
You give Gordon a chance to get out and run, give him room. I mean, this guy can cover ground in a hurry. You got to close out on him early, or he's going to make you pay for it.
Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Jazz ball.
Jazz trail by 18. Here is Conley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Mitchell from deep. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Here's Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Stolen by O'Neal. Pushing it up. Conley with a wide open look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
The kick out to Barton. Back to Murray. The pass to Jokic. Can't connect from short range. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz, trailing by 13. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous, his ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
And it's
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Thank you, David, for that interview. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was buttered, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Now we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Green, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Monte Moore. It's Najee in at the 4 line.
Large guard, loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
Pass to Najee. Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Forbes. Here's the drive. Out to Morris. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Jazz ball.
Jazz trail by 12. Clarkson outside. Tipped away. From deep, Gay. It's rebounded by Najee.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense. You know, maybe not the destructive force he was before the ACL tear, but Cousins still has the size, skill, and understanding of the game to be a contributor.
Shot clock at 6. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Cousins with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. And it's Cousins with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Clarkson. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the drive, and he uses the glass on the lane. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And some career low numbers last season. Where does Cousins go from here?
Well, Greg, I think the biggest thing with him is health, and health affects conditioning, and those two things, two sides of the same coin. And then I think he has to embrace a willingness to accept the support role at this stage in his career.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Pascal. Bangs home the trifecta.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
2 minutes remaining.
Morris against Clarkson. Passes it to Najee. Shoots over Clarkson. Najee, no good. Jazz trail by 11. Feeds to Gay. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Clarkson outside. That's tipped. The Nuggets leading by 11. Pass to Morris. On the wing, Green. Back to Morris. Denver with a new 14. Cousins, no good.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Clarkson dishes to Whiteside. Here's Pascal. Back to Whiteside. Second chance effort, and the layup is good. Whiteside's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jazz. Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And the pass to Najee. Outside, Green. Here is Forbes beyond the arc. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Pascal, the pass to House. Misses off the right iron.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Pass to Morris. Drives to the hoop. Right wing. Here's Najee. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Najee's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, they love to see that kind of defense from Forbes, working hard at all aspects of his game.
And so it's Denver enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Utah has possession. A 12-point game.
I'd like to see Barton be more consistent on this end. He has the height and length needed to challenge shots.
Here's Gordon. Yep, it counts.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Back to Conley. O'Neal gets to Conley. From deep. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Porter with it. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Gordon. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, you look at Gordon. He is cut up now. Fantastic at being able to overcome physical defenses because of his own physicality.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Murray against Conley. Murray, good. Murray's got 22 points.
Well, the contact not affecting Murray one bit. This guy is a really naturally strong player.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Nuggets leading by 16. Murray, the pass to Barton. Now here's Gordon. Outside, Porter passes it to Murray. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Jokic with it, now guarded by Bogdanovic. And here's Jokic. The shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. And Bogdanovic kicks to Mitchell. And there's Bogdanovic. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. Bogdanovic has got his first points in this one. Murray outside. Jokic with his screen on Conley. Floats it up for Jokic. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Now Murray. To the wing on the left. Gobert against Jokic. 5 to shoot. The 10-footer. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The drive by Mitchell.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And Mitchell drops them both. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Murray against Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. And another miss by Denver. Jazz trail by 12. Jokic with the steal. Gordon the pass to Murray. That one doesn't go. And Utah the other way now.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Nuggets.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jamal Murray.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
On offense, here are the Jazz. Down by 12. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Conley against Jokic. Over Conley, 4 on the shot clock. The Nuggets with another miss. Mitchell with it from deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Gordon. From deep, misses the shot. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A confident win, and all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
stuff there. Makes a good point.
Here we go.
And it's the Suns to start out. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Booker, the pass to Johnson. Ayton against Gobert. Pass to Johnson. Inside. And here's Bridges. Goes back up. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss. Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Booker fires from way outside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Bogdanovic with a screen on Ayton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Paul passes to Bridges. There's the triple. That's good from Paul on the assist by Bridges.
Well, Chris Paul is an elite shooter. The efficiency is there, especially in the catch-and-shoot game.
Pass to O'Neal. Right side, Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. 5 to shoot. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Outside Paul. To the middle. Here's Johnson over Bogdanovic. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic to the wing, right side. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. And now the Suns fast break. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Booker for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Mitchell. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. Here's O'Neal to the inside. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Ayton.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is engaged and comes up with a key steal there.
Ball against Conley. Outside Mitchell from deep. Drills it from deep.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 7 points.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Paul against Conley. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. There's the drive. Out to Bridges. The three-pointer off the mark. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Outside Johnson. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Paul against Conley. It's Booker on the wing.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
Booker can't get it to go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he makes the first.
Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Ball passes to Booker. Over Mitchell. Booker finds Paul. 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got 5 now.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Pass to O'Neal. The 3 ball. A shot that time not on target. It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll be back right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Cancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Chris Paul.
Well, the length and the size of Rudy Gobert so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
He's off on the second. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And Phoenix has possession. Now Paul, 5 points in the game. The shot by Johnson, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Good chance here for Booker, and another basket for Phoenix. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovic with a screen on Bridges to halt the run. Now here's Bogdanovic. Poke loose. Paul with a steal. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Paul against Conley. Booker for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Up and in on the layup. Mitchell's got 13.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Bridges. Now Ayton. Bridges outside. Here he goes. Another shot. Outside for Booker. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
He's got a clear path. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, everyone understands, but Kel Bridges is a high-level defender and gets the steal, wastes no time getting it into transition.
Left side Mitchell. Shoots over Booker, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think we think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
Give him a hand, fans. Your son.
Ball against Conley. Booker for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot Devin Booker. Yes, sir.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell from deep 3-point range. The rebound by Bridges.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Johnson finds Booker. Into the lane. And Gobert with a block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
So it's Phoenix now. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Paul off the drive. Blocked again! It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Outside Mitchell. And he drives in. Back to Bogdanovic. For 3, O'Neal. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gobert with the bucket.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Here's Paul. Outside Booker. Fires from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And down it goes. 2 points. Now just a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
3-pointer, Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns finishing the quarter with an 8. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Jake Crowder is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's JaVale McGee, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Craig against Gay. McGee with the stuff.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Pass to Gay. Here's Whiteside, covered by McGee. Pascal passes to Clarkson. Back to Pascal. Here's Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Pascal, a screen on Holiday. Shot from the wing. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. About a minute played here in the second half. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Clarkson against Holiday. Pass to Shamet. The three is up. Rebounded by Gay. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Pascal from deep. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Well, Eric Pascal has shown that he can be a force offensively off the bench. Easily took to the sixth-man role. Great offensive arsenal.
Now here's Holiday. He's covered by Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holiday passes to McGee. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Whiteside. You know what, Pascal, he's so naturally aggressive and looking for a shot.
Yeah, and I think he can be a matchup issue if you guard him with a center. He can be a primary scorer, leading a second unit. This is a great big man to have off your bench.
Pass to Shamet. The three. Drops in the three. And the Suns lead by 11.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's House. Clarkson finds Whiteside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Kicks it out to Pascal. Over Crowder. Good work defensively by Crowder. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter.
Aaron Holiday. That's his first personal foul.
Utah's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Clarkson for 3. The Jazz with another miss. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
There's a minute 40 left in the third. House. The Jazz again can't hit. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Shamet into the lane. An easy 2 on the layup. Shamet's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Outside Pascal. Shot to stop the run. Drains the triple.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Craig. Three-pointer. On target from range. And the Suns lead by 15.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pascal can't hit.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Holiday from long range. The rebound by the Jazz. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Pascal can't hit.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Clarkson against Holiday. It's Shamet on the wing. Lets the three fly. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns ahead. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Neal in at the small forward position. Pass to O'Neal. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Outside Booker. Stolen by Conley. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Conley's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
To the paint. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. Sinks that one from the post. And the Suns lead by 16.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Pass to O'Neal. Takes the 3. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Paul against Conley. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to drop. And Utah will come the other way. Here's O'Neal. It's tipped. There's the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Stolen by Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Johnson. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Mitchell against Paul. Clock at 6. From deep, Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Ayton. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Bridges outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
On the arc. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. No luck on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. For 3, Booker. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. From deep 3-point range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Suns.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And propelling them to a solid win. It was a night of big plays for Mikal Bridges.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Back to Bridges. He shoots it. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect. Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bridges. 4 on the clock. From deep. The rebound by the Jazz. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Paul with a steal. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Brunson with it. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
To the wing right side. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And now Utah, fast break. Trying to get open is Bogdanovic. Gobert can't hit. Brunson with a clean look. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now, here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. Doncic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Bullock with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Powell, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Pass to Mitchell. A 3-ball. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Now, Brunson. It's Powell on the wing. Passes it to Bullock. Here's Brunson. And the 3 off target. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mitchell against Brunson. Mitchell looking it over. Goes up on the high post. It's rebounded by Doncic.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And the Jazz with possession here. The Mavericks making the shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Mitchell right side. Here's Gobert. Shoots over Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
When Gobert gets in deep, that's often your best option, is to wrap him up and send him to the line.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. A 3-pointer, no good. Utah trailing here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell is too fast for bigger players to guard, and he overwhelms smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Bogdanovic. He kicks it to Gobert. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Here's Mitchell. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Conley feeling it out. He dishes it to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Dallas.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Few players have been an immediate impact in the NBA like Donovan Mitchell. From the moment he was drafted by Utah in 2017, Donovan's been a top-scoring guard.
Doncic way outside. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Jazz. They lead by 5.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
They've got Reggie Bullock. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Brunson. Now the pass to Doncic. Launches a three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Gobert, good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gobert's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz. Conley against Brunson. Pass to Doncic. From past the arc. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Conley against Brunson. Mitchell outside. Driving in. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovic. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 4 this quarter. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team. His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Brunson against Conley. Mitchell outside. The shake. Here he goes. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Brunson scanning the floor. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Conley's running. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Doncic right side. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Conley against Brunson. For 3, Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's Gobert.
2 minutes.
Takes it off the glass. Gobert's got 10 points.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The putback. Gobert pulls it in. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Passes to Finney Smith. Doncic outside. Back to Brunson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shot clock at 6. Finney Smith passes to Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Pass to O'Neal. Feeds to Mitchell. Bogdanovich left side. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. This one for three. Utah the rebound. Here's Gobert, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
Mavericks trail by 9. 40 seconds left in the first half of the game. Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Outside Conley. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Dishes it to O'Neal. Clock at 6. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Another miss by O'Neal. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich for three. Mitchell, it's good from long range. Mitchell's got 11 points in the quarter.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders.
18.
Thanks so much, David and Wilson.
48.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Whiteside is out there with Eric Paschall. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's House in at the 2.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Nailed from three-point land. Bertans got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Mavs. Clarkson kicks to Gay. And there's the feed to Whiteside. Nifty move. Poked away. Mavericks trail by 7. Hardaway passes to Bertans. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Bertans got 5 now.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The pass to Gay. For the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Doing his part to help stretch the defense. Gay looking confident from range.
Bertans, a screen on Clarkson. Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. Paschall against Dinwiddie. Paschall with the steal. Lob pass to Gay. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And stolen by Whiteside. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Two minutes into the second half of play now. To the paint. Paschall with the steal. And now Utah, fast break. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
I like the effort by Hassan Whiteside. Running it out, helping his team.
Here's Dinwiddie. No points in the game yet for him. And here comes House, leading the fast break. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. One-on-one here. And slam dunk by Paschall.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
and just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
Now here's Hardaway. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Fast break, Dallas. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Gay. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Clarkson's running. Bertans grabs the board.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri. Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Pascal kicks to Whiteside. Nice move. Pass to House. 5 on the clock. Whiteside, a screen on Hardaway. Oh, Whiteside in position. Here's Bertans. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Clarkson with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. Pass to Pascal. Gay scanning the floor. It's stolen by Green. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Dallas again turning it over.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Jazz leading by 13. And here's Clarkson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there if you can pull it off, and he did. Dinwiddie dishes to Hardaway. Back to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Hardaway. Dallas, no good that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And the wide open shot from Green. Buries it from three-point range. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Pascal for three. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Utah Jazz enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Powell, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Doncic with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. And here we go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Powell finds Brunson. Now Doncic. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that three ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
Now here is Conley. The drive by Mitchell. A three from Bogdanovich. That shot off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Stolen by Conley. Feeds it to Mitchell. Bullock with the rebound.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And again, Dallas turns it over. Jazz leading by 9. Outside Conley. For 3, Mitchell. There's the triple. And O'Neal is good for 3.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Now, here's Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Lets it go with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Conley finds Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
3 points.
Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Doncic with it. Now Brunson. Now the pass to Bullock. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The offensive rebound. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Stand with it, and Gobert with the high-flying tip dunk.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Doncic, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now, here's Doncic. Really left alone that time.
The all-around game of Doncic. Not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Conley with a wide-open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now Mitchell. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Deep. And the Jazz, another 3.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Utah.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Lets it go from the wing. Powell, the pass to Doncic. From outside the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And it's Utah's ball, leading by 12. Mitchell is doubled. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Brunson. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense is right there, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. "17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell against Doncic. Tries the spin move. Three-pointer. No good. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This was a very strong showing for him.